It's week 1 of the 2025 season, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Browns and the Titans, and it comes your way next.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Now, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday nights, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right, it was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out to the second pick of the second round back in 2023. Out of Kentucky, it's Will Levis.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP or maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, well, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Levis now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes, but when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there, nickel package, third down. Levis from the shotgun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter, it's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And getting his first start in the National Football League, it is their rookie out of Colorado.
You couldn't tell me, looking at him lead this offense out, that he's a rookie starting in his first career game. He's got the poise of a veteran and the confidence of a star. The same traits he had in school that convinced this franchise he was their future starting QB.
Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Halfway there on first down, that brings up second and 5. Now as we get a chance to look at their picks from this year's draft, Brock, we see a lot of names that are set up to help this team, both this year as rookies and down the line as well.
Yeah, you really see the 2 draft strategies combined here, right? Best player available in drafting for needs. Some people, well, they like one, some like the other. Personally, I think it's best when you add both to a class like they did. Some of these guys we're going to see right away, and others, well, they're going to have to develop to add some depth and serious talent down the road.
It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's third and less than a yard. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that gives the Browns a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. So Tennessee headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. Their 1st drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd. The Browns close in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 9-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
From the gun, Levis. Finds a man, right side. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Browns will go on offense. 1st down, ball at the 36. Handoff now from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd and long for him here. He has the 1st over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. Running it after the penalty. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Arden Key there for the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Corey Bajorquez is on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shotgun now for Levis. Gets himself free. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Levis. Completed to Pollard. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's going to push one deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on third down. Spears running behind center. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Johnny Hecker on now to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt goes 63 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throw reeled in by Njoku. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sent down by Cody Barton.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing now on first down. Dumped off to his running back. This is ahead for about 5. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, He's going to make you pay.
From the 28. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Play clock down to 0 and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. All right, here we go. Second down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Sent down by Cody Barton. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Connection made to Judy. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he gets this forward to the 19. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 19. Catch made by Carter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. And the Titans opted for a 50B, a nickel set, 3rd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. He'll throw it. Dump off caught by his back. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Browns get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Jackson now to return it. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. On the play fake, it's Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up. Here's Levis. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
He's got the first down grab and still going. Jukes one defender. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Titans tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Now from the 30. As the play clock threatened to run out, we get a timeout called by Kevin Stefanski. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. That's going to be caught by Carter. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped by Cedric Gray. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Setting up the running back screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. A tight end in motion now. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. They give to Pollard on the option. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. That time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff running right, Pollard. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Levis from the shotgun. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get some late points and the lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. And normally they'd need their sap rock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. He's going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. He's looking deep once again. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pass play coming here. That one complete to Njoku. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. The Browns are lined up to punt. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. He's got it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the visitors who are out in front in the second quarter. A touchdown pass there for Jaden Daniels. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Stephon Diggs, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Bears locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. We got a solid first half out of the man from Kentucky, Will Levis. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call.